Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? Textiles is in the building. Even when I'm outside, I'm in the building. In the building, even when I'm outside. Salute to D Haven for this documentary that I'm reacting
Started.
that I'm reacting to, along with reacting to the sports betting line movement from my odds screen. It just let me know that it is 3-0 in the Tennessee Titans in the Jacksonville Jaguars game. I believe we're on the Titans in that one. So you might get some sports updates in the middle of this if you're catching it live. If you don't catch the live stream and you watch the replay, you can go back and check the picks and see how we did if we give out picks throughout the show. Um, I am a tout. Uh, I don't really want to be. I'm just a tout kind of by nature because I feel as if my picks are better than most a lot of times when I decide to like lock in. So I should be a tout sometimes. That's what I think. I think I should be sometimes. So sometimes I think I am. So I'm giving out the plays. That's the pick for you today. Textiles right now. We're on the, I think we're on the Titans. What's good? What's good, Victoria? We're right now. All right, let me get back focused, right? D Haven is what I'm talking about right now. D Haven's Marcy Made. And should I play it? Can we play that? D Haven, do we have your permission to play it? Fair use, like reaction through it and watch it? We should. It's only about an hour.
Halftime.
I'm well. I'm well. Thank you. I hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, let's watch that because I kind of want to react to a lot. Right. Well, all right. So this is daily spread, right? Normally, but I also do a lot of different things, and I'm gonna organize it eventually. Okay. Daily spread podcast is for sports betting. Eight of the Streets HD is hip hop, and from Eight of the Streets HD, we are creating Air Hustle. Air Hustle would be like the platform, YouTube for the gossipy, the, the alleged, the controversial kind of thing, but it is also to give value on Air Hustle, meaning air like air to the throne, like the top notch ways to take action in life for wellness. And at the end of the day, what wellness is your true is your true wealth. So that's pretty much what we want to infuse in the midst of the controversy. And that's
Halftime.
if I don't know if y'all hear that, but I hear that it is loud. I might have to put that on mute and just let the pop-ups do what it do. Um, but yeah, so and that's again why I like the D Haven documentary Marcy made because it's not just about Jay Z. Me and Jay Z went through this and we came from this and now we here, but it's also about a man transforming his life, looking to do better in life, and revealing his story, being transparent about growing up in New York and uh, being a man that made different moves throughout his time and being behind the wall. So I feel it's a good story for a lot of people who are on the come up as well to see because we don't always get to see what the OGs have gone through in real time or in their walk because everything is so fast these days with social media and so forth and so on. And so for someone to go back to show you what they've been through and to show you where they are, I feel it's an important story to share. And with Ed of the Streets HD, we always highlighted greatness. And I think we are doing ourselves a service in doing our audience a service by doing so as well. I lived in Sunnydale projects for a while when I was a kid. my choice. I left the dangerous suburb. I live in my house. Sunnydale. Sunnydale. What city and state is that in? Never heard. I'm not sure if I heard of Sunnydale projects. It sounds familiar. Get this share screen together. I got all kind of calls coming. Give me a minute. Hold on. Yo, my bad. I had to take that call. It was a very important phone call. We're back to live action, Brooklyn, New York. All right, so Victoria, San Fran, California, by the Cow Palace, 1863 Sunnydale. Halftime is gone. Wow, really though, that's ill. I've never been to San Fran. However, I heard that it is a very affluent part of California for the most part. Is that really the case? I wouldn't think projects when I think of California. However, that's because of framing and my limited range of scope on certain things. Uh, However, I would assume that somewhere near the arena, maybe where you would find these projects. I should look it up. I should look it up. Share screen. Bow, 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 bow. All right, so we're gonna go through Marcy Made. I'm gonna check it out. And what's funny about the projects, these guys are from the projects. Jay-Z, D Haven, and they actually from Marcy. And when I looked at the building 534, I heard of 534 through the Memphis Bleak CD, but I never knew that 534 was Flushing Ave. I never thought about what street it was, but it's Flushing Ave. And my cousins, and I just posted this and I think it was Make It Make Sense the other day, Make Sense podcast, salute to you. That I used to go to 811. I used to leave my building, Hancock Street, and go to 811 Flushing by myself as a youth. This is like at 9 years old, 10 years old, leave and go by myself to Flushing Avenue to near Marcy Piece, but a little further back, a little further north, you could say, if you geographically. Like I'm in Bed-Stuy, like the heart of Brooklyn. So I would go, what direction is that? I would say very big on coordinates. Injury. Back in the days. Okay, Wimbiana's playing today. Hold on. I gotta look at my phone. I gotta see where I'm at with that Spurs game. Wimbiana playing today. NBA Spurs. Spurs minus 6.5. No Wimby. That's 6.5 dead. I don't care. I doubt it. They don't do that. uh, you know, Spurs. Yeah, I got 6.5. Spurs minus 5.5. Ooh, okay. So I see what's going on here. So now I'm on both sides. It is what it is. I got Spurs minus 5.5. I got the 6.5 with the Pels. Is there a spot with the Pels that I love? Not really. They're not really like that. They could easily still lose, but they got some players coming back over there. So that over probably dead to rights too. Over probably dead. Wemby not out there, but Wemby is also defense, so that means that the over could hit, in my opinion. Because if Wemby not there to block all the shots, then it's more easy buckets. Or assuming that the other team take advantage of the situation. Now it's at 225, or was it when I got it? What I got 226. All right, whatever. It's cool. All right, all right. So yeah, so I used to go to Marcy. All right, I used to go north, leave the crib and go north from the crib, right? Go east, and then we're going east, then north. Yeah, northeast. Yeah, northeast of me. Leave out and then go northeast, right? To Flushing Ave, and that was a different world of project side of the hood because my side didn't really have in these P's. You have projects, short, small projects on Gates Ave, but really though the taller buildings would be Marcy, Flushing, Tompkins, things of that nature back that way. But yeah, man, this has been an interesting watch, and so let's get right into it without further ado. Marcy made the this is the this is the is it all the way back to the beginning? Yeah. Anyone familiar with the story? Let's read. Anyone familiar with the story and mythos of Jay-Z will know the Haven Irby. Well, pardon me. Anyone familiar with the story and pardon me again. Let's get it. This is what happens when you go live and you put yourself out there to get it in, right? Because a lot of people can't read. I know they can't read, and they never read live. So let's get to it again. All right, ready? All right, let's go. Anyone familiar with the history and mythos of Jay-Z will know who D. Haven Irby is and how important he was to the billionaire hip hop mogul. So how do we know? Haven is the person responsible for introducing Jay-Z to the drug game, and you can also say a silent partner in the creation of Rockefeller Records. So before all that, the Haven and Jay-Z were brothers. They shared the same clothes. Jay-Z is the Haven's daughter's godfather, and they made one great deal. For all that, man, missed that. Record, right. So before all that, David. Still in. Oh, I didn't miss it. I just read it. All right, but yeah. Not surprisingly enough, is the fact that both of their families were intertwined with each other. The Haven and Jay-Z's mothers were best friends. So this really means they experienced a kinship of brotherhood. Now in Brooklyn growing up, now I'm like the next generation or two down from them guys. And I say that because it's like, yeah, pretty much. They grew up around like my cousins and them. I got cousins they age, and I look at them as like my big sisters and big bros. So, and a lot of them still look young, fairly young and healthy and respected. And you got some that don't look so good, and some that's not here, and um. But I'm saying all that to say that I understand this relationship, especially from guys from back then. So I got relatives, I know people who grew up with guys that they hung tough with growing up, and that me and my guys looked at them and looked at them, and so like, yeah, they hang tough and we hang tough, and then we seen the breakup and we seen people dealing in different walks of life like these brothers had, and one go one way and one go the other way, and you be like, yo, you hear stories, and and you be quick to judge sometimes based on your based on who you roll with, based on who you know. So if somebody on my side said, yo, this person who you see me roll with this whole time, who we took in as family, he no good no more, he no good. And this could have been since the 80s, 90s. I see somebody walking today in the street who come from that type of situation and they no good. Like there's nothing you can do about it. Rocky B, Bruce, yo, salute, salute. So you know what I mean? You have anybody ever been through that? Like you see people come up and they good, and then now you're stuck like in the middle, like not really, but because you gotta now choose, but you don't really know the facts, but you just choose. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. So sometimes it's like, man, wonder can we hear that person's story? So even with this, it would be good because you hear bits and pieces through the music, but and if that's how somebody really feel, that's how you really feel, bro. That's crazy, right? So let me add something here. Let me add something here. Let me add something here. Mm-hmm. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Hold on. Let's get back to it. All right. I'll get back to reading all that. It's relief from prison. Oh, come on, with ads? Well, we got ads popping up. Okay, heard you. This is what happens. All right, so give me a minute. We're gonna sort that out. This is live streaming for you, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be without hitches. Say my first rodeo. All right. That ain't my first rodeo. No, it ain't your first rodeo. Let's go. Let's go. blah, 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 blah. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, shit. Blah, blah, blah. Bet, bet, bet. Here we go. Try to make it a little longer. Can we slow this down? It's moving fast, man. All right, whatever, man. We outside with it. Wait, where's that? All right, there we go. All right. Let's play this joint, man. When D. Haven was released from prison, he published a new video which went viral. Yet, that video left viewers with unanswered questions that made D. Haven seem bitter and jealous. Now, I never saw the whole video of that, but it's in here. So we're not going to play that, but we could go back to that at some point. The Giants losing as we expect. Let's go Saints. We need the Bulls to come back in this NBA game. I ain't going to hold you. The Bulls, they losing. The line movement suggested that the people should be rolling with Philly. They said, like, yo, listen, man, beating them, they're going to get one off today. That's what the line movement suggested. And in that second quarter, they did go crazy and took the lead. Are they going to hold on? No. Third quarter is about to be over, and they are rocking. They did enough to hold off the Bulls in the third quarter. The Bulls are going to need the fourth quarter for them to get it going. I got Vucevic for 20. That boy got 11. It's not looking good. I lost the second quarter bets live and pregame. We got the under in the first half. We did get that. We didn't win the first quarter with Philly. Philly got smoked out in the first quarter. Came back in the second quarter and ain't stepped off the gas since. So we're gonna need a strong fourth quarter from the Bulls. If not, that is chips, and they're looking bad. Down 12. The spread is saying to leave the Bulls alone. The Bulls is dead. Right? That's what the line is saying to me. The Jets fighting. Jets down 2. Fighting. Steelers 13-7. A lot of the sharpie. The Rangers down 1 going into. Yo, that shit made my stomach drop. Y'all can't see that, did y'all? What got into the Rangers?
Started.
Well, I do have the Kraken on a couple plays. I ain't gonna hold you. I do have the Kraken with the puck line. So I can't be too mad at that. Can't be. All right, let me get back in. You know what I mean? I'm focused, but I'm focused because you know what I'm saying? Let's see what's shaking and baking out here. All right, let's go. Move the ball. Vikings move that rock. We need the Vikings to keep moving that rock. We got Carolina with the point. Philly just took the lead. Should have known. Should have known that Philly was gonna take that lead. All right. All right, back to D. Haven, back to Marcy Made. When D. Haven was released from prison, he published a now infamous Jay-Z expose video, which went viral. Now, again, they show some of that in here, so we're gonna watch that here. If you want, we could go back and we could check out Marcy Made, the pardon me, the video, the viral video, Jay-Z expose, and so forth and so on. Rocky Bruce, I'm doing well. How are you doing, man? Hope all is well. All right. Bow. Everything gets answered today.
My name is Haven Irby, Brooklyn's own, Marcy Project. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never heard of me, you may have heard of me through this way.
Huddling over the oven, we were like brothers then, though you were nothing more than the son of my mother.
That first line, that would have bothered me. I ain't gonna hold you. That first line that they used to reiterate what or to signify that there's a relationship there. That first line,
My name is Haven Irby, Brooklyn's own, Marcy Project. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never heard of me, you may have heard of me through this way.
Huddling over the though you were nothing more than the son of my mother's friend.
Hospital days reflecting when my man laid up on the Uptown High Block. He got his side sprayed up.
So fuck the Haven.
Man, that's crazy, dog.
The oven.
This is on Black Republican. Hovering over the oven, and you was just the son. You was just the son of my mother's friend. You basically, well, man is entitled to feel how he feel, but does that seem like the case at the end of the day?
And though you were nothing more than the son of my mother's friend.
Hospital days reflecting when.
So okay, so you can tell that sometimes you feel more stronger to your peoples than other. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be love in our heart and feeling. At least that's how I feel. Because again, I'm from the other side of the style, and with us, we got some guys that we grew up with that we grew apart, and we may have differences for whatever reason, but the love is always there. If there's something that could always bring us to, that could get people in the same room together, there could be a love, there could be a hug, there could be a handshake, it could be an acknowledgement, or it could be, a square up, or it could be the total opposite. You feel me? But I believe, pause, no Diddy. I believe in love, so I believe that it is possible for there to be a reuniting. You feel me? But all parties got to be with it. And if it don't happen, then that's just what it is. But I do believe that I'm always optimistic. I don't know if it's my sign or what, but that's just how I operate. Although I'm not always just saying, oh yeah, you wrong me, and I'm just gonna just be with just forgiving and forgetting and all of that. That's not always the case. But I'm saying I believe that it's possible. Do you believe it's possible, or you be like, fuck that, man, I'm out of here, man? All right, let's get to it.
So fuck the Haven for caving. That's why we don't speak. Made men ain't supposed to make statements.
Niggas that know me know who the fuck I am and how I get.
And this is fair use, and for educational and entertainment purposes. Again, salute the Haven, Marcy, Brooklyn, man. We outside.
Get bread, but it is a different time now, and this is what they changed this shit into, man. But real feeling the love from none of you motherfuckers that y'all, none of y'all niggas would have got no money. This shit was all me. all that shit revolved around me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it wouldn't be no Rockefeller empire if it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to expose all y'all bitch ass niggas. I got y'all.
He mad, you know what I'm saying? Like, my man, I ain't never seen my man that mad. He spazzing out, he letting it go, he exposing everything. You know, certain things I wasn't happy about, because I know it was like, that ain't really his, that's not really his personality. So I was just like, man, you know, some things you don't want to talk about, especially coming from the streets. So, you know, it was like, damn, you going a little hard on jokers, but and that's how he felt at the time. That's how he felt. You know what I'm saying? I still stand by him, so it is what it is. But, you know, I just want to make sure that by saying things he was saying, that he wasn't going to hurt or harm himself.
He had a lot of anger. And I can understand, because I feel for, just like he said, you got to walk in his shoes to know how he feels. You got to walk in his shoes to know how he feels. And I'm his mother, and I know how he feels. I wish he can get it off, you know? Ask God to take it away, you know?
I didn't know what was actually going on in his mind at the time. He didn't consult with me as far as him putting out the content of the YouTube clips. He just told me that he had some plans to address some things. I didn't really know what those plans entailed. So after he told me to go to the YouTube and check it out, and I was just like, wow, a part of me was rooting for my mans, because that's my man. And he had a side, you know, to express. So when I saw the content of what he was expressing, it more so caught me by shock and surprise, because them being brothers and just Jay being who he is in the game and the Haven being my people, I was rooting for the two brothers to reconcile.
Well, Jay, I mean, I'm trying to tell a story here about my life. You know, every now and then, I'm going to incorporate him because he's a part, but I'm trying to keep people focused on the story. They the ones that seem to shift off when I get posting it and he's involved. You know, it is what it is. I met Jay here when I was going to 59. I didn't know he lived in my building at the time. I used to come to school all the time early in the morning, right? I ain't gonna lie, man. The gangs used to have mad Marcy niggas lined up, going through their pockets. Jay was in that line. Seen Jay in the building. I'm like, yo, you go to the 168 too? It's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I know. I see this nigga on the fence all the time lined up. But I told him, come to school, walk with me. Word up, they ain't fuck with him no more. I say, yo, come to school, walk with me and shit. Man, they ain't gonna fuck with you. And this was 3rd, 4th grade up in this motherfucker. This was it. This was started it all right here when I really met Jay. Me and J-Top got here in this school.
Early, y'all. Just give it a moment real quick. Let some people know that we in here, man. This was impromptu, kind of, sort of, you know. So just pushing it out there, letting people know that we outside, even though we in the building. You know, that's what we do. All right, y'all. The Haven.
Yeah, welcome to 534. Like I said, you know, building of legends, you know what I'm saying? We got Nike, Clive from Shirt Kings, used to live there, grew up with him. You know what I'm saying? Used to make custom shirts, still doing this thing, shit still popping. Still a legend. You know what I'm saying? This is the elevator, yo. I was born in Kings County Hospital. And I can remember staying with my grandmother, Marcy Irby. Everybody in the building knew her. She was like the lady in soul food. She was the center of my family, the center of the community. Everybody loved my grandma. My grandma's raised me right up the street from Marcy. You know what I'm saying? Right in Sumner Projects. Yeah, man, we in our hallway and shit. On the 5th floor. This is where I used to live. This is 5B right here. I mean, I can tell you many stories in this hallway, man. A lot of shit that used to go on. growing up as a little kid. And like, you know, these hallways was like playgrounds to us, and then sometimes these shits was crime scenes. Shit was that real. But, you know, that's just the life growing up in the projects. But 534, like I said, was like, this was my home, this was my kingdom, this is where I come from. But man, I could remember just running wild through this building, man, you know. Seeing some of the strangest shit, you know what I'm saying? Girlfriends in this building, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was like a whole, like a family.
Yo, if you're new to the channel, salute to you. Make sure you subscribe. Hope you're having a great day on this beautiful Sunday in New York City as we overlook Marcy P's Brooklyn, New York. Marcy Made reaction video. It is on the Daily Square platform right now. Textiles, holding it down. The Haven Irby Story. Let's get to it.
The interaction with the Carters and the Irbys, your family. My moms was cool with his moms, you know. Our sisters was cool. Our brothers was cool. Like, if I needed to eat something or I needed to be somewhere, I needed to sleep overnight, it's just family. When I say our interaction with the Carter family and the Irby family, they ain't got no eggs. They ain't got no phone. I'm locked out. That's where I'm going. Can't find Jay, that's where he gonna be. Like, so it's beyond just friends. Like, our families was like bonded.
We were their family. It's different. I always thought we were family, but we were their family. But turn around, it didn't happen the same way. Let me say, we was really deep. He used to stay over here. You know, he used to come over here and eat, sleep, you know, and his nephews, I watched them grow up. I know his father, his mother, his grandmother, and his aunt and uncles. I know them. You know, I know his grandmother on his father's side. But that's how close we was. And for them to just turn around, what, you know.
The bond that me and Jay shared, I think because of our older brothers, like, wasn't there for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just wasn't there. I didn't never get that love from my older brother like a little brother. Like, it's hard to understand that if you're not in it. You know what I mean? Like, you look for that security from your older brother. You know what I mean? You look for that guidance from your older brother.
Want the effects of Viagra, but faster? Meet Rose Sparks.
I want a little brother. I used to always tell my mom, you know, I want a little brother. She's like, that's it. That was a wrap after you. You know what I mean? So with Jay coming in as a little brother, my mom like treated him like just one of her own. Showed up plenty of times, man. It's so much trouble Jay and I been in. It's so much trouble he been in that I don't know. I know his mom doesn't know. I know his mother doesn't know about that. You know, that's just stuff that my mom, I guess, you know, that's that old earth wisdom shit, you know, keeping it one. She just treated it like it was her son, and he all right now, and she ain't have to address his mom. She took care of it.
David called me one.
Big Mama, right? every hood got the big mama pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like you could go to them, they'll make everybody lean on her. We had a couple, we had a few. I'm thinking of one in particular that we could always go to when we wanted some food. We needed to get warm, from being outside, if you was hustling and you you know, it was obvious to her, although you thought you was being slick. And I'm coming to say hi. You know your ass, the block is hot, nigga, and your ass need to come upstairs and get out that street. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one aspect of it, man. But it's always, this love based. When it's like that, it's deep. That's ill. You know what I'm saying? And that was a revelation to me. You know what I'm saying?
Started.
That I don't know. I know his mom doesn't know. I know his mother doesn't know about that. That's just stuff that my mom, I guess, that's that old earth wisdom shit, keeping it one. She just treated it like it was her son. And he all right now. And she ain't have to address his mom. She took care of it.
David called me one day and said, "Mom, you got to come down." I said, "Why?" "Because I got to go to the clinic." So I went down there. So I got to go too. Why should I got to go to? Yo with the same girl? So I took them both to the clinic because they didn't want to go to the hospital. Because they didn't want to go to the clinic because they didn't want nobody to see them in the clinic because everybody goes to the clinic. And one time, the police called me. I said, "Yes, we have your son here." And he was caught driving.
Wait. Before we even get into that part, before we get caught driving and all that, she just said that they had to go to the same clinic together. But they went to the hospital because they wanted to be seen in the same clinic. Ugh, crazy.
In a stolen car. Because everybody goes to the clinic. And one time, the police called me. I said, "Yes, we have your son here." And he was caught driving in a stolen car. I said, "I know that's a lie because Sean can't drive."
When I first met him, he would always be like, "Yo, my little brother coming out with this music. Yo, my little brother this, my little brother that." Jay wasn't really popular like that. He had made that one little song, Hawaiian Sophie. He was all right, but it wasn't like popping the street all crazy. So once he was saying that, he was talking about the Reasonable Doubt album, or the single, rather, the Dead President's song. So he kept telling me he got a joint out, it's popping the city, buzzing the city. When that joint came out in the city, people was going bananas over that song. And everybody, they caught on everybody. But as far as his relationship with him, like I said, he always told me that was his little brother.
I'ma follow the rules no matter how much time I'ma get. I'ma live and die with the decisions that I'ma pick. So fuck the Haven from caving. That's why we don't speak. Made men ain't supposed to make statements. End of the story, I follow the code, practice safe. Other niggas ain't in the game, so they practice hate.
You got to separate an older generation from a new generation. And some people don't get it. Some people that don't even have a dealing with crime don't understand this and don't understand that. But I didn't post it up for them to look bad. I posted it up because, it's my case. And the fact of the matter, he called me a snitch. Is, that to me was like detrimental. I understood why. You understand?
Lineups.
You guys seen that my first YouTube. I said some things. So him coming back to me, I understood his feelings about it. I think I said something about his mom, his sisters, and all of them. So I get it. But the snitching part, it could have got me hurt. It definitely could have got me hurt walking the streets. By the way we live, though, and the code we live by, you say that. You have to show. You know, there's no ifs, ands, about. You have to show the paperwork, this and that. But what people didn't understand was he wasn't talking about the snitching, jail snitching.
Right.
He was more speaking about the YouTube. Why would I, put this information out there? Why expose him out? Put this information out there like that? That's a form of snitching.
I would never consider the Haven a rat, a snitch, anything of that nature. His caliber is different. He's an official dude. Like, everybody who knows him knows that. Those who know.
Do you think he could have called me a snitch and be out here on the street, and you think we would be doing this? If somebody called me a snitch, or if he called me a snitch, and this was on the streets, you think we'd be doing this? Of course not. You know what I'm saying? This right here was, to me, is a level of platform that he can get the message that you trying to send, or whatever you trying to get out there. It's just like you on a playing field now with this technology and doing this through social media. Same shit. Album, whether they talk about you on record, this and that and the third, but I had to let them know, like, yo, Duke, if this
And that's almost like, you could say that that's literal with Lior having hands in YouTube. Can you, or is that a reach? That we literally on their platform.
shit was on some street shit and it was real, we wouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? We'd be handling business other ways, the way it's supposed to be handled. So at the end of the day, this is just a platform to get my voice out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? To get me heard from, get me cleared from that shit. So anyway, that shit got me tight, all that bitch talk and shit.
So at the time, yeah, he was upset. Yeah, he even said it in the video, he was upset. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a part of his life that he still wanted with him, and that was gone, and he didn't have an answer why. That's all he really wanted was an answer why, and he never got it. So, yeah, I definitely think that's why I did it. I remember he told me he went to the 40-40, and he talked to Jay's sister, and, he couldn't get through to nobody. Like she said, yo, I passed the number, whatever. So I guess that would make somebody kind of mad. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through this person, that person, when I should be able to talk to my, at one time, little brother face to face, or at least get a phone call from him.
Yeah, it would be crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I got a little brother, I could say, right? Not to the extent of these guys, right? But someone that I could call a little bro, someone that definitely would not say that he wouldn't have ever called me big bro in his life, right? Who's doing tremendous in life, doing it beyond exceedingly amazing, right? By average standards, right? It would be nuts if I were in a situation and got to the point and I reached out and I would have to speak to somebody else instead. I would probably lose my mind. I'm not gonna hold you. But what would you do if you had somebody that you grew up, and this is not to like put you in this position of, yo, that's my son, but someone who looked up to you, who looked to you, that you also admired and took under your wing at the same time, a mutual respect, right? Who was younger than you, who modeled after your steps in a lot of ways, and also, your little bro, you know what I'm talking about, right? Just treat you like not even a stepchild, like a foreigner that need a visa. Like, that would be crazy. I don't know. Let me know what you think.
My name is Carol Phi, and I remember his first thing that went viral before the Instagram. I had no idea that all of those things had taken place, and he had felt so violated, and I just wanted to always know the real story of what happened, because I remember Jay-Z living next door. I remember those things. So I just really didn't know that things really took such a bad turn. And sometimes we do need to do these things to get past and go forward. And I understand it.
So, remember one day we stayed home from school, right? Early in the morning, shit. We made slingshots. He was in his window, I was in my window, right? We come up to the roof, look, and we get these shits. We get a bunch of these shits. And that's what we put in our slingshot. So early that morning, we in the window popping off. Yo, I hit this dude from the next building. I popped him off in the face with my slingshot from my window. And he looked, and he see my curtain move. Jay got out the window on the fast, on the quick tip. But he seen my curtain move and was like, the Haven, holding this shit on the Haven. And I'm like, oh shit, he gonna wake my moms up. He gonna wake my moms up. I heard something banging on my door, boom, 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 boom. That shit woke my moms up, man. You talk about an ass whooping?
Yo, that's crazy. Nah, we definitely had, that shit was definitely something that niggas was doing in the hood. I can remember this kid, Arthur, grown man, he was definitely around these guys' age. He was in his crib and he had the BB gun. Yo, Art had the BB gun and we was like target practice outside. But it was funny to us because we was outside and everything was fun. You know, we running around, we playing freeze tag or whatever we playing, and shots start hitting at us, pellets, right? And we know it's out there because it's coming from the crib, but you can't see like what window he in. They got the biggest house. They started. Their house is dark. You don't know where it's coming from, but you know it's out there, right? But matter of fact, we was playing wrestling. We was playing wrestling on the stoop. I remember now because my little man PJ face was exposed. And he got shot in the face with the BB gun. And he was the youngest of our crew. So he was nowhere like near out there in the maze. Like if it was me and my other mans that was out there, you know what I mean? We probably would have ate that. It probably still would have got in trouble, whatever. But it was crazy because PJ was the baby and PJ Pops was like an older dude who was big, like the Haven size, like niggas know don't play with Big Mike, bro. And like so Big Mike went knocking on the door and it was like Arthur down home. Like yo, Arthur gotta be in the house, bro. He just shot a little bit in the face with the joint, like man. Shit's crazy in the hood, man. That's that best shit for you, man.
Oh man, son. Me and Jay used to do some wild shit, son, in the window, so. Used to call each other out the window. And that nigga come to the window, he'll know I'm up there like, yo, what up? What's going on? They just fuck with each other in the window all night. You know, all that young shit. Niggas 10, 11, can't come out, you know. So all we can do is holler from the window or stay in each other's crib.
It really, truly, truly hurts. You know, because I seen the things they went through. And the Haven was always there for Sean. And the Haven, he's upset because he couldn't understand how they turned their back on me. Because I always been there for the whole family.
I definitely think that's why he did expose. Me and him had a conversation. I was like, yo, you sure you want to do this, bro? And he was like, yeah, man, I don't care. I'm putting this joint out there. I'm like, all right, man, but, you know, make sure you do it, put it out there the right way so it works for you. You know, don't let it come back and bite you at all, you know?
Like I was saying, I'm gonna let y'all niggas know how when we was living in Trenton, who was getting money and how we was getting money in Trenton. Let y'all know everything about Maryland, how we start getting money in Maryland.
when I got to Trenton, I couldn't do nothing but lay down this operation. I couldn't wait to get Jay down there. You know, I pretty much had my organized in my head what kind of team I'm gonna have. Me, Jay, Panama, and Buzz.
Because there was so much going on here. And I called this lady my sister. She lived in Trenton. So I said, well, move down there to Trenton with her. You know, maybe things will change. I mean, up here was like too much. You move down to Trenton, I'll jump the devil. That was all she wrote. I said, I did it to her, Lord. I moved him out to one place to another place. And Sean went there too.
That's part of the level of disrespect when it comes to my Uncle Buzz, man. People don't understand the that's what Silent Kings represent, man. Because without his piece, it's all a puzzle in your life. It's just a puzzle. And certain pieces are so important that you're not gonna be missing no middle piece. You know what I'm saying? You can see that straight out blood, and that's what Buzz, that's how I feel Buzz is to my life, Uncle Buzz. And if I have an effect on this man's life, and Buzz was around all of us, you know what I'm saying? And when I say, you know, the level of respect and this shit, where is I didn't think that they gave Buzz his props and his respect and shit in his last days. This traffic, this is too much traffic right now. You know, if you look now, this would be too much traffic right now. This shit was really on some back road country shit. And we'll be traveling, you know, sometimes 2 cars, sometimes it'll be me, Buzz, Panama, and Jay all in one car, you know what I'm saying? Traveling. Bunch of niggas farting and laughing and carrying on and shit, talking about how, you know, what the fuck is going on this week, what was going to go on, this and that. Early on, man, it was really, I say a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yo, you know what's crazy is we're not gonna show this whole joint, right? Because you're gonna have to watch this joint on your own, man. We've been in here about an hour. We've been through a quarter of it, maybe. But it is definitely a watch for you if you want to dive more into knowing what is happening or what has happened in regards to D. Haven Irby and Sean Carter, known as Jay-Z, and their relationship and their family's relationship and what D. Haven is doing nowadays. This is Textiles, Into the Streets HD. We in the building even when we outside. Salute to you. Appreciate you, Victoria. Rocky B popping out. Those of you that catch the replay, make sure you have the best day ever. We off this. Uno.